One thing you have to look out for in this world is dangerous people. There's people like you and me hiding inside suburban cities, suburban houses, everyday people. They're the most dangerous people in the world. I knew a guy one time, he had his whole life figured out. It all got shattered because of one dangerous person. There's what happens. You fully put your trust into someone, that person turns around and completely obliterates you. That's why it's best to never trust anybody. Those are things that I've always lived by. You tell someone one thing, it better not be the most deep, dark secret you have. Because once you put that much trust in some person, that person has control over your life, and there's nothing you can do. You have to be careful in this world. Everything is at stake. Nothing is for granted in this world. All you can do is hustle and live by street code and make it through the streets untased, only to turn around and run back, because that's what direction home is. People struggle every day. Some people only struggle a little bit in the beginning of the day, and the rest of the day is easy. Some people struggle throughout the entire day. Some people love the first part of the day and struggle at the end. But if you just go out and tell everybody, hey, I'm one of those, or I'm one of these, they suddenly know everything about you, and there's nothing else you could do but sit back and take what's going to be handed to you by the world, not just by a single person. It's not a single person's fault that you're struggling. It's the world's fault, because the world puts you here. And now you have to deal with it, because that's where you live. You live in the world. There's nothing you can do. All you can do is hold back the reins as hard as you can for as long as you can until you pass out. If you stop for 1 second, people start to sense weakness in you. People start to come after you. People start targeting you. You're suddenly an easy meal for the bigger predator. You gotta stop with the pussy shit. You gotta fucking full throttle all day, every day. The only time you rest is when you're asleep or dead. You can't let these haters in. Whatever you do, do it with your fullest potential, with your full concentration. Or else you're gonna be slipping the wheel and running through the glass front of the gas station in your car. There's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is fight your way out of your already humiliating situation that you are in. Once you realize that you have 2 feet, 2 legs, and 2 arms, and you can do anything to obtain something that puts you in a position that's of a higher quality, and you're not working towards that position, I don't know what you're doing. Because if you were to use your full potential to get in a worse quality situation than you're already in, then you're self-sabotaging yourself, and you're not going to get anywhere like that. The first thing you should do is see what's out there. Grab your first opportunity with your full concentration and put all your hardest work into it, and not giving up. And that all starts with knowing that you can't tell everybody your deepest, darkest secrets. If you realize that, oh, I have to get a job today, and you go on a job, and then you tell the first person you see at your job, oh, hey, I might steal. They're going to fire you, you're going to lose your job, and you have no chance left of getting a paycheck and getting a higher quality of life. Why would you tell them that? First of all, think it first. Don't say it first. And then realize what harm it could do. And then don't do it. Unless it's a good thing that you thought. Maybe the first thing you want to tell your employers, hey, I want to work really hard today. Then you can tell your employer that. Understand that you can tell your coworker that. But if it's the opposite, keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? Don't just say the stupidest things. People like when you think before you speak. Everybody loves when people think before they speak. If you think before you speak, you sound a lot more intellectual.